Nothing puts me more in the holiday mood than Christmas. I can smell the Christmas mood already. In fact, I even got Shockwave a gift. How are you liking it, by the way?
Yes, a Tibbetts container. That's probably the most Canadian thing you've ever done. Here, have this.
Oh boy,
Yeah, I didn't get it, I'm taking credit, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. What the hell's going on with you?
Shockwave, what dimensional plane are we living in? Because I don't feel like we're in the right dimensional plane.
I don't really know what you're on about.
This, by all accounts, should not exist. These two things should not be aligned with each other. This explains that something in the timeline has been misconstrued.
My name is Optimus Prime, and suddenly I like Bionicle.
Oh my god, it's the anomaly. Our realities are warping as we speak.
Chill.
Okay.
We always thought a crossover with LEGO was just wishful thinking, given the company seemed to have competed for top dog, and how Hasbro would rather create their own brick-themed substitute. There's a market for it, just browse some mocks online. But with surprising crossovers nowadays, it shouldn't be a surprise anymore, but as a kid making Transformers figures out of LEGO, this is a dream come true, even if it's marketed mainly for adults. Of course, if they had to make one, it would be the G1 Heroic Optimus Prime. Well, I'm in disbelief, so let's ease into it with the box. It's the more sophisticated style with a black backdrop to highlight the model, sort of like the Masterpiece toys. Inside are the parts, a brick separator, and a cardboard package with the stickers and instructions. Love the classic symbol with a brilliant introduction to show this is a passion project with its history. Throughout the instructions, you'll find different facts, like how Optimus was Orion Pax, or how Optimus Prime was the tallest Let's just ignore that, Chestnut. I'm still surprised this figure exists. You gotta understand, the stars aligned perfectly for this to come to play. All those goat sacrifice... Anyways, I heard some wanted the movie truck, but this is the icon itself. Also, think of all the moving parts. It'd be a huge stability issue. This isn't just a truck, this is the striking resemblance of the heroic Optimus Prime we can all register. The red flat-nosed cab that stands proudly. The blue back is all situated nicely with a very G1-inspired conversion as the arms tuck in and the legs fold up. In fact, the transformation requires no parts forming, so take that Creo and build to rule. I mean, you can swap this piece for an alternate sticker, but it's not a requirement. It's not perfect with all the empty gaps and hinges, but you gotta understand, none of the parts were designed specifically for this, but the blocky aesthetic obviously complements the blocks themselves. I think for what it's worth, the size sort of hides away the cracks. And I mean size, look at it! The figure's not in scale with LEGO minifigures, but I think my Bionicles can hitch a ride. The only thing that's close to its size is that weirdly huge Beast Hunters figure. It's got the headlights, powerful silver grille, square windows, silver smokestacks, and Optimus isn't the best at hiding the feet, but aside from the orange caps, that doesn't look too bad. The set does wobble, so I wouldn't roughhouse, but it's not completely fragile or scary to hold as long as the legs don't droop. Rolls wonderfully with those rubber tires, and I dig the lacquer drum coat on the silver parts. There's a good weight to it, and you can store the gun in the center. There's pegs in the middle, and it fits perfectly, with a peg hole on top indicating a potential trailer hitch. Besides the matrix that can open for the superpowered truck, no other accessory is designed to store, but who cares, it's LEGO. Want a jet-powered truck? Want an axe as a flag? It gets cluttered after a while, but who cares, that's the fun of LEGO. Look, it's Tahu, Toa of Truck.
We will not be broken.
This is a really impressive build for something kept simple. It's clever in its build, just not too stylized. It's mostly stable with the LEGO parts, just with a little bit of give and wobbling. Robot mode. Remarkable. It feels more refined than the Generation 1 toy, adding some curves to the torso with this large panel over top. And the hands are kept attached this time. All you need to do is swap out the sticker tile and voila! A LEGO Optimus Prime is a reality. Perhaps the back looks weak, but we can fix that later. This is also really heavy and tall. This is the biggest Optimus in my collection. Begging the question, does he even fit on the shelf? Wait, does he belong with the LEGO? Oh god, now it's a dilemma. The arms look good with the tucked away elbow panel, the legs are nice and chunky, and the upper legs look fine with the sticker I believe are upside down in the instructions. Now, I hate stickers, so seeing the Autobot symbols, arrows, and head details worried me. But out of all of this, only 3 of them are stickers, with 2 others on the second tile and plaque. The arrows are print, the eyes are print, the noggin's a print, and to solidify the collaboration, the Autobot symbol on the same piece is a print. I know people will modify the head with customize, but I like it, so it gives them a cartoon look. I think it's well shaped with the ears and silver mouth plate. And again, I could switch it for Tahu, or put it on a Bionicle if I want. Did someone say, Articulation? Ball jointed head, shoulders out and in, forward, back rotation below, elbow bend, wrist rotate, fingers and thumb moves, hips out and in, forward, back, knee rotation, foot tilt, and toes. Now, posing is fine up top, but the knees don't have much to work with. You can rebuild it, but this is by design. With the weight of it all, I don't want it to collapse with parts flying under the couch. Individual fingers are easy to do just by taking off the plate, and by dislocating the shoulder pegs, I guess you can swing the arms around. Let's take a look at the accessories. Besides the towel, he has a lot, and where to start but with the chest. Open it to reveal this pretty simply made Matrix of Leadership. It's fine, at least he can hold it, and the inside has some lights so it doesn't look unfinished. He includes an Energon cube, which is not the Allspark by the way, and his iconic ion cannon with a fold-out handle. He doesn't actually hold it, but the pegs over top of the arm connect, making it fit perfectly. Just make sure the panel doesn't pop off with the gun. That's not all, he's got the somewhat popular battle axe seen in one episode. Just pop out the hand if you want, and fold down the peg. There's an axle hole it feeds into. It's a tad fragile, it feels weird with the hinge, but the transparent orange and flares look good. Then there's the jetpack. It's so clean and well shaped, and clips on the back fairly easily. It also helps bulk out the back with 2 boosters that can move. And then there's a plaque they only give to the high collectibles with his name and stats. This set is a dream come true for a lot of people that any problems I have boil down to nitpicking. Call me biased, but there's no way I was going to reject something like this, since it's a compilation of multiple things I love and wanted to connect. Funny story, the way I convinced myself to get into Transformers was I told myself they're a lot like Lego sets, except you build them all from one piece. I think it might be a little too big, but I'd rather they made sure all the parts were secure enough for itself and simple play. If you love both companies, it's a big price, but for 2 companies to join together, I can't say it's not worth it. This is amazing. Can I modify it with a mouth? I'd rather not.
Allspark TV. Now that's just prime.